There was a day when an entire nation stood before God, and they heard His voice. This is the moment Israel never forgot.
Rebel, hear, O Israel, the statutes and the judgments which I speak in your hearing today. Learn them, and be careful to do them. The Lord our God made a covenant with us at Horeb. The Lord did not make this covenant with our fathers only, but with us, all of us alive here today.
The Lord spoke to you face to face at the mountain, from the midst of the fire.
While I was standing between the Lord and you at that time, to declare to you the word of the Lord, for you were afraid because of the fire, and did not go up the mountain.
I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me.
The God who delivered Israel demanded their complete devotion. There could be no rival, no other God, only the Lord.
You shall not make for yourself an idol, or any likeness of what is in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the water under the earth. You shall not worship them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, bringing the consequences of the father's wrongdoing on the children, to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing loving kindness to thousands, to those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not leave him unpunished who takes his name in vain. Observe the Sabbath day, to keep it holy, as the Lord your God commanded you. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. You shall not do any work, you, your son, your daughter, your servants, or your animals. And remember that you were slaves in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God brought you out with a mighty hand. Honor your father and your mother, as the Lord your God has commanded you, so that your days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with you in the land the Lord your God gives you. You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness.
God was teaching Israel how to live together with justice, with faithfulness, with honesty, and with love.
You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, and you shall not desire your neighbor's house, his field, his servant, his ox, his donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor.
Blessed are we.
God wanted His people not only to obey outwardly, but to have hearts filled with gratitude and contentment. These words the Lord spoke to all your assembly. Out of the midst of the fire, the cloud, and the thick gloom. And He wrote them on 2 tablets of stone and gave them to Moses. And when you heard the voice from the midst of the darkness, while the mountain was burning with fire, all the heads of your tribes and your elders approached me. And you said, Behold, the Lord our God has shown us His glory and His greatness,
grape, all hefty rape.
We have heard his voice from the midst of the fire. Today we have seen that God speaks with man, yet he lives. Now then, why should we die? For this great fire will consume us. If we hear the voice of the Lord our God again, we will die. Then they pleaded, "You go near and hear everything the Lord our God says. Then speak to us, and we will listen and obey."
I have heard the words of this people which they have spoken to you. They have done well in all that they have spoken. Oh, that they had such a heart in them, that they would fear me and keep all my commandments always, that it may be well with them and with their children forever. Go say to them, "Return to your tents." But as for you, stand here by me, that I may speak to you all the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments. Moses remained before the Lord, so that he could teach Israel all that God had commanded.
So you shall observe to do just as the Lord your God has commanded you. You shall not turn aside to the right or to the left.
You shall walk in all the way which the Lord your God has commanded you.
That you may live, and that it may be well with you. At mystery.
And that you may prolong your days in the land which you shall possess.
The covenant had been renewed, the commandments had been spoken, and Israel marched forward, trusting in the Lord.